is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another late night in the BrewLab with me, Lone Fox, your Brewmaster in Chief. And tonight, in the BrewLab, I'm coming at you with a new microphone. It's sitting right in front of me. Beautiful new microphone from Logitech, which should be a huge upgrade considering the difference in price. I've been now tinkering with settings, both in OBS and Windows and the proprietary software for the last couple of hours to try and get this right. I'm no sound engineer. I'm doing this with YouTube, little tutorials. So definitely things could have been done better. And I would love to hear your feedback. Please, in the comments, how does it sound to you? Are you listening to this on a cell phone? Do you have headphones? Are you listening to this on a surround sound speaker setup? Or is it just your tinny laptop speakers? Let me know what you're using and how it sounds, please. But this video isn't really going to be a gameplay video. I just wanted to share with you guys the little celebratory post I made yesterday on X, formerly known as Twitter. So, hit Mythic. It was at the time of posting the 3rd of May at 11 AM, so early on the 3rd day of the season for me. And what would still have been the 2nd day of the season for the American audience. I hit Mythic, and nice. I think it's a personal record. I think this is it. I think there was one time I also hit it on the 2nd of the month. But I think I was a little bit lower, like 16th or something. So, woo! New record achieved. And I wanted to make this little video and call it May's Mythic Makers. And just quickly pour over the decks that got me there. And we'll be able to do that both on Untapped over here, as well as inside the client. So, as far as Untapped, I can do all these lovely filters when I have the premium version, and I can filter to just the stuff from this season, and I can tell you these are most recent, most played, win rates, I guess. Well, these are new ones. The decks that actually did it, the ones that I played into the ground to get to this point was Quick Bones, with a final win rate of 65%, 35 for 19. Then I played Power Stone Synth, the Izzet Power Stone Synthesizer plus Skitter Beam Battalion. The win rate was much higher, and then I continued playing it into Mythic and went on a little bit of a losing streak. And then this Flash Flyer list was what finally got me over the finish line. I went I can't remember the final run there. The one that got me into Mythic, here we go. It was just a 3-1 run. Oh, sorry, 3-0. Boom, boom, boom against Rakdos and whatnot, and that got me into Mythic. And then I've lost another couple matches since then. But that's it as far as boring stats. Now, it is time to actually see the decks in the deck menu. So, I would say it was High Noon. You guys saw the video for that. Went on a huge tear with it. Quick Bones, Flashy Flyers, and then Power Stone Synth. These 4 decks here were on just rotation. I was just playing only that the entire time from the beginning of the the new season until now. And the odd one was me trying to branch out and do different things with other decks I'd brewed up before the new season started. And I just lost too much and went back to what was working, which was, again, these 4 over here. So, Flashy Flyers is actually what we will play for a few matches after this little introduction portion of the video. So changing on what I initially thought was going to be a non-gameplay footage video. I think it's the only one of the 4 that doesn't already have a video on the channel. So, these 3 here, Quick Bones, Power Stone Synth, and Boros Control, are already on the channel. and I haven't changed a single card. I just went and recopied my old deck lists and brought them in. And, well, except for Control, which was a new one, the Boros Control one. But these two were from, you know, last season. And so, and already had videos. And now this one also has a video. So I highly recommend you just go and check those out. If you want to learn how to pilot these brews to their best potential, I don't want to waste your time jumping into each one and talking about them in any particular way right now, considering there are already full-length videos about that on the channel. I'll, again, just highly recommend it. They all did really well when I was piloting them, and I think I did a very good job describing what it is that we should be doing. But for tonight, we're going to focus in on Flashy Fliers, which is the one that not only got me into Mythic, but it's the one that doesn't have a video or a deck tech anywhere, so let's do that. Flash Flyers. Of course, I'm playing the nasty nonsense, right? You just can't stop yourself. You gotta play the freaking Wandering Emperor, the Sunfalls. It was really just fundamental in getting me to win against all of this aggression in the format. And I'm going on a more counterspell heavy variant over the more removal, but what I'm thinking now, like last minute BrewLabifications, because this is a deck. Oop, my problem has been Get Lost. That I'm okay with playing Get Lost if I also play Temporary Lockdown, because then I get rid of the map tokens. The opponent can't use them. And I want to play my Get Lost in my, let's say, Boros control deck or my new Jeskai control deck that I'm working on. But they have copies of High Noon, which is also a 2-mana thing, which would get locked down. So you can't play Lockdown in your, you know, in your High Noon decks. Otherwise, you know what I'm doing here. So it's interesting, like, depending on what removal you want to play, it dictates the rest of the deck building. So now that I think with the addition of 3 Steps Ahead as an additional counterspell alongside No More Lies, we can play a little less Get Lost and hope to just counter the stuff on the way down. And then if we have to remove it with Get Lost, we are playing Temporary Lockdown to get rid of the map tokens. And the big new additions that make it unique and more BrewLab than the other sort of control decks that I've found over the last couple of weeks since the new set dropped is the inclusion of these Flashy Flyers, hence the name. And they're both really good ones. So you can just make this your win con, you know, attack with Flyers, control, 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 attack with Flyers. And that's the, you know, the main one. But then you have these pressure release valves. If it's not doing it, hit the sweeper. Phew! Sunfall the board, and then you can do stupid, you know, control deck stuff like Mirrex counters, Mirrex tokens. Restless Anchorage is attacking you. Wandering Emperor, little samurai thingies are attacking you, and you win the game that way. Let us not forget you can copy a creature with 3 steps ahead. So one of the best sort of finishing turns I've set up is, you know, you swung in with the Sphinx. It's got hexproof. The opponent's going for the, you know, tapping out for the sweeper or whatever it is he wants to get rid of your Sphinx. You not only counter the sweeper, but you also copy the Sphinx. And that'll only cost you, I mean, this card is probably going to end up being like the best card of the new set. And I think, you know, counterspells wise, considering like a bunch of stuff is rotating, and No More Lies isn't really amazing, and you're kind of forced into blue-white X. 3 steps ahead is just like, wow, the new best counterspell because of the versatility on this thing. If you have enough mana, that turn I was just talking about where you copy the Sphinx, you also draw 2. It's like, I've been putting this in my mill deck with the Teresian Mindbreaker, because this is, again, like, usually you only rely... Sorry, I'm going on a bit of a tangent here, but this if you haven't decided which of these spree cards to craft and you're into any sort of control deck, like, immediately 3 steps ahead is the best one. But what I was saying is, if you're usually relying on Faithful Mending to discard Teresian Mindbreaker, now one of your counter spells also happens to be a discard outlet. So just amazing. Anyway, I'm done blabbing. I think we know what the plan here is. The Aven Interrupter is going to also count as a bit of a counter spell, and then we've got the Sphinx as a 5/3 that can just beat down plan, and then the rest is just to ensure we don't die to aggro. Let's go! And jump into some games. And I think what I'll do is make one of these videos every time I do get to Mythic. Every time I do, which is every season. Of course. Really curious to hear your guys' feedback on this microphone. It's going to be an interesting one. Of course, I can monitor the levels in OBS. I can see this seems to be perfect. Even if I scream, it doesn't like peak. I've done all my filters correctly. But yeah, sometimes that isn't enough. In the previous mic, I was finding when I was listening back to videos of myself that there was certain the noise suppression was too high, and so there would be times when my voice isn't constantly you know, clear and enunciating myself, you know, it wouldn't register. The noise gate would boop, clip off the front of the word, and it would sound pretty strange. So I hope that this has solved it. Not only is it just a better quality of microphone to begin with, but I've reapplied all the filters and, you know, done all the latest sort of stuff that the online OBS community recommends. Really long wait times, by the way, because of me being in Mythic so soon. Hee hee. Hey kiddos, recording a video. Yeah, sure. Welcome to the Brew Dad Sitch. Played this guy just a little earlier. Okay, it's Boros combo. Oh no. Okay, sweet. It's the other Boros. Boros, this guy. There we go. So that's cool. Now we have options. Do we interrupt it? The thing is, I hate on control so much, but I'm actually quite good at it. My main issue is the patience. Now that means he can't cast it this turn. Plotting happen, you know, you can only do on a subsequent turn. Virtuoso with no protection. That's great. Thank you. I mean, I take 8. This guy's good. This guy's good. He knows what he beat me last time, okay? But I think the main takeaway here is bye-bye Virtuoso. No way to protect it now. Damn. Because now, because of the interrupter, stuff that he casts from the plot zone costs 2 more. You see? You see? Yes. This is beautiful. Alright. We're doing things. We've got another interrupter, or we can start sphinxing, but I don't think it's quite Sphinx o'clock yet. We may even deluge, but the nice thing is, like, his plot stuff, that's never getting unplotted at this point. This will add an additional 2 more. and we have the, beg your pardon, the pressure release valve. I managed to stay in the top 100, but then I went to bed, and like, it's crazy. At this time of the month, it's just like each match, you win one, it hardly gets you anything. You lose one, bye. It was that unprotected, Illuminator there, my friend. You see that I won a match, and I went down a point. 105 against 107, but now I'm at 106. It's like, okay. But I get it. There's everyone playing contemporaneously, but it's just a bit frustrating. Like, the amount that you gain by winning is way less than the amount that you lose by losing. It's not really like super boring control-y things, like trying to really flash in birds and win in the air. And like, you know, I'm thinking there isn't really anything red with flash that matters. But Jeskai is just, I love Jeskai right now for control. It's just got everything. You get to also play the you know, Lightning Helix, gain some little life with your removal there. Go face if you wanna. Thinking like just like full on Jeskai control with the just with Chandra. Trying to like, because the Jeskai mana base for the last iteration with the Ojutai was designed with the deck being mostly just a Azorius, and it was splashing a little bit of red, tiny bit for Ojutai and Lightning Helix. I want to go a little bit more into the red. Remake that whole mana base, but we've got, you know, the blue-red fastland and the white-red fastland. Ooh! This is the problem with this time of the month. It just is what it is. But he lost 7, he lost 3 there. Sorry, 2. I went up 1 again. I wonder if he'll just concede because he knows what I'm playing. And he doesn't want to play against control. Howdy, partner. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. It's not me. Now, this time I know. My internet is fine, so I'm happy to take a free W and just like ramble my mouth off on camera, even though I've been doing a lot of that this video. TV Gaming, are you there? $26 lands in the deck. By the way, did not mention that in the intro. I'm just seeing that here on my untapped screen overlay, which I wanna get here. I don't know how to do it. Let me see. Display capture. Ah! Oh dear. Oh. That's a window capture, of course, but then I have to. Yes. At least we know it's not me. So new window capture. Untapped. No. Untapped companion. overlay. I mean, that what else could woo, no. Not that. Not that. I still need to work on this. Remove. Okay. Interesting. I want to have this untapped. I need to reach out to my buddies in the streamer community and sort that out, because it's pretty cool to have. Honestly, I want you guys to see, you know, sometimes it seems like I'm clairvoyant, and there's this thing when you have the untapped overlay on the screen just before the game starts, it'll like show you what cards are in your hand. I wish I could tell the future, then I would be #1 Mythic, probably. Well, honestly, if I could predict the future, I would probably just be a bajillionaire and not be recording content. I'd just be playing Magic for fun in my spare time, which is kind of what I'm doing anyway, but you know what I mean. Who knows? Even if I was a bajillionaire, I'd probably record content for fun. I do really enjoy it, so it's definitely not for the monetary benefits at the moment. That is for damn show. Alright, please let it not be the exact same guy again, because then I will have to just... Ooh, Mr. 21. The low sun. Not the best opening hand, honestly, but one more land and we are in the gas station. Hopefully he's playing aggro, and we just draw that third land. Number 21. Same sleeves. Oh god, he's also playing control. Of course he is, but he mulliganed a lot. Maybe it's like soldiers or something. Okay, lands are flowing. Aha. Aha. It is the combo Wombos. Abuelo's Awakening. So cool. I mean, we can interrupt this. We can block it. We can stop it. We have, you know, means of control. We know at which turn it should be happening. So, like, also fine with timing wise. Like, we know when to hold up the counter. We just have to play it patiently. And we have Get Lost 2 of. Might need to go up to a 3 of, but I think this is going to be one of those where we rely on our counter magic to do the thing. Mills himself, he still hasn't got everything he needs quite yet. He's trying to mill. Ooh, that was a rough one. Also, no mana found. Ooh, I think we're okay here. Okay, now we are fully operational. It's all kind of options. And pass turns quickly to give the impression we are not holding priority. But somebody at 21 will probably just catch that. Actually tapping, so again another turn where we're just good. I think now he has everything he needs in the bin. Right? All we need to do is draw more counter magic. Do we even care about this thing at all? Mills more. I think I want to draw 2 cards rather than use an Aven Interrupter on that. Oh, that's, I think, all of his founding of the... Had all 4 there in the top cards. I mean, he's already 33 cards deep. I think temporary lockdown here is really not going to do much for us. So we're just going to try and dig for counter spells. Okay. He doesn't have enough mana to do the combo now. This is going to help him do it. So let it go into the bye-bye zone. And we can finally start to apply a little bit of pressure. Now we are potentially holding up two counter spells, and we're getting to that point where we can do the full spree. The full spree here would be 3, 6, 7, 8 mana. We're at 6 mana. 2 more mana, we can go full spree. But even like semi-spree is a good spree to be spreeing. If I make myself understood here. Okay, first attempt with Abuelo's Awakening. Let's see. I think I go for the make a copy, and so that's 3, 4, 5, 6. That we have enough mana. But he must be aware that there's something up here. This is sorcery speed, so I will now draw 3. Much. Nice. I think again I'll be discarding the lockdown here. It's the least useful thing in this matchup. All of the stuff that he's having to cast from exile costs 2 more. Like, we just think of the obvious stuff with plot, but like, even, you know, oh, sorry, is that your adventure creature you were gonna play for 2 mana? Oh no, sorry, now your Picklock Prankster costs 4. Like, this is gonna slowly percolate into the meta, I'm certain. And I do feel the need to be careful about perhaps you know, worrying about a little thing called Spell Pierce. He's trying to navigate a situation where, so I think keeping both of these, and yeah, so let's just go for this. Even better target to copy. Okay. No, he's not going for it yet. Otherwise he would have, because that was prime turn. I only have, you know, as far as he knows, 1, you know, going in on that 3 mana investment for the Eiganjo there. So 2 or 5 mana available. I can only do the counter plus draw. I think we won't do either and just keep slow rolling this. Maybe flash in an Emperor now and give something a little extra oomph. Maybe the Interrupter. Make it go to a 3/3. Okay. Now that does nothing. And he cannot cast an Abuelo for 2. Oh, baby. Woo, we went up 1 by beating number 21. Sorry for all those like long-winded things, guys. I know it's, you can just skip through it, right? Like, I'm not gonna start editing my videos. I don't want anyone to ever have any doubt that I'm picking and choosing only the matches that I won in to make the videos look better. It's been one of the core tenets of BrewLabism since day one. Fresh brews. Creativity where possible, you know, as much as the meta allows. You know. Precious wild cards. Am I, should I be spending them or not? I'm hopefully providing a good service there as well, because I always have everything. If I got to be honest, some of the stuff from the Big Score set, why did I craft that stuff? I really thought there was something there, and I went and like spent real money that I earned at my real job. And then just like, oh my god, that was 4 mythics I could have spent way better. At least they were honest about it. Like, oh yeah, we made the whole of Big Score. Oh wow, against Low Sun again? And he's at 33 now. Oh, that was a hit for him. But we can't keep this hand. Yes! That is... No bueno. No bueno, senor. Come on, throw me a blue source. Come on, baby. All I want to see... Oh, you beauty. You beauty. This time we even have the answer, you know, as soon as he reanimates, bam. We just gotta watch that spell pierce. At least we know he has it. Ooh, why, hello there. Wow, this top deck city every turn. This Interrupter was actually really good against this deck. He has a lot of flashback stuff. Oh, baby. Gotta love it. I think I let him go, and then let's see what he fires off. But no, I think I just need to hold up with no more lies. It's really my only chance here. Never mind. No way. Jose. I don't want little 1/1s clogging up the board. I don't want you to gain any life. I don't want you to draw any cards. We still have the answer to the combo, which is a well-timed get lost. Oof. Here's another Aven Interrupter off the top. What a... I'm thinking even just like more tempo deck than even this one is. This is kind of really a tempo deck with all the flash threats, but we're still playing a lot of like control elements, sweepers and whatnot. I would maybe just want to try this in like Azorius Fliers or something. Ooh. That was one of your abuelos, but the combo pieces are in the yard. I think what we try to do here is go for the Interrupter over the... Okay, is this the front mode? No. Sure. Oh. Woohoo! Alright, fine. You're a little chump blocky guy. Maybe I could have even interrupted him too, but what can you do? Okay. Oh, what? Why auto tapper? Why? Oh my god. What? What are you doing? What was I gonna cast at the 2 blue? Oh, MG, dude. I cannot believe that, man. You've got to be just like, who coded that? Unbelievable. That was so bad. I cannot believe that mistake. Oh no, we had him. Oh, I had the freaking answer right there. It would have done it. Oh, roll with the punches. That's another one going on the list of the core tenets. Roll with the punches. Learn from your mistakes. Try your best not to get salty. Try your best not to tilt. All of these things lead you to the dark side. And the dark side is playing worse Magic. Trust me. A calm and steady and slow thing is the best thing you can do to immediately improve your gameplay. I mean, it seems obvious, but I still am prey to this, you know, problem, even though I've been playing this game for freaking, I don't know how many years now. I almost want a rematch. Ah, oh, Diamond player. And I cannot believe that. I'm gonna beat myself up about that for the next 2 days. Why, Lone Fox? Why? What art thou doingest? Okay, mono red, maybe. Let's see. Mono red who might be scared. I have a 2-mana counterspell when I actually, in fact, do not. Aha! Now I, in fact, actually do. Sorry. Just out of here. Ding. Trying to survive until a Sunfall, so not going to cast anything. Maximum cards in hand for the Union of the Third Path. Bazinga. Mana, please. MG. We're behind on lands to mono red. With 26 in the deck, they probably only have 22. He's probably going, why am I flooding? And I'm going... Monstrous Rage is coming. Okay. Land now, please. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Now, we shall either get lost or Sphinx. I don't want the Sphinx to die. That's my win con. I'm gonna have to use some the douche. Yeah. And then if this guy can't flip now, which I'm presuming it's the dude man, yeah, then we are just open to go, woo, baby! And we still get to hold up, get lost. Phew. Off you go. Off you will go. Just wow. It's probably just gonna bring back the squee. I think in that case, what we'll do here is let him attack, draw 3, and then Sunfall. Even with like 2 monstrous rages, it's not the most ridiculous of attacks. Okay. Oh, I was really hoping on a path. Oof. However, this is pretty nice too. Does that leave us with anything to do? I think probably just better off doing a Sunfall now, yeah? Frickin' Sunfall. It's raining, man. Hallelujah. Ooh, ooh. Okay, Sphinx Mania. Let's go. It's Sphinxin time. Oh, I love it. This is a sweet ass card for control, man. I'm all for it. Another one. And I guess I could have gone the other way around. Gain a little more life. You know, hexproof 10 in the air. Sorry, Sketch 90. You got Azorius. Wow, I cannot believe I did that misplay with the auto tapper after all of these years playing on Arena. I still get auto tapped, mate. We would have beat that guy. I'm sure. He was gonna go for the combo there. I would have counted, and he would have conceded, and I would have been happy, and life would have been great. No. Alright, so how are we doing for time? I think, ladies and gentlemen, lovely people of the world, it is time to jump into some final thoughts and some stats. What do you reckon? Have I proven to you the sweetness of Aven Interrupter and Stoic Sphinx? And, you know, could they, or could they not, form a backbone of a deck where we do not run Sunfalls, but we go more into the Fliers and have some counter spells and, you know, play a real proper old school Azorius tempo deck with Fliers that have flash. Maybe? Don't let us not forget, we still have access to what's her name, Giada and Errant, even though probably not the best card in the world. It would enable us to do some pretty interesting shenaniganery. So, who knows? Maybe worth the time. I'm going to spend a little bit of time playing around with that, because then we can play other just Flyers, and they'll have flash, even though they, you know, you see where I'm going with this. But we may not really even need too many, as just illustrated by the wins just had in the previous matches, because you know, and even if I were to try and make this rotation proof and get rid of the deluge, there's alternative things to put in here. I think there could be just a, you know, get rid of the Emperor. I think just with Interrupter and Stoic Sphinx and like some life gain, some interruption stuff, some counter spells, considering that we can copy them at some point with 3 steps ahead, could just be the basis for a really nice Azorius like tempo deck, which is my preferred kind of Azorius. So fingers crossed, and of course, as always, stay tuned. But that is going to be it for this video of May's Mythic Makers. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for the rambling and, you know, the potentially terrible mic sounds. This is a bit of, I'm all over the place, but I just wanted to get this out as soon as I hit Mythic. These are the decks I used to do so. Make of that what you will. And as far as some final bit of stats with regards to the deck we just played. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. We're currently sitting on 14 for 5. And we just went on a little 4-1. Okay, this one doesn't really count. And this was a misplay. I don't know, man. I want to say that was an undefeated run. But regardless, just a really good performance overall. With very little changes, just minor stuff. I had farewell. And then I put in, you know, just tiny things. I think this final version feels really, really nice. So it's visible for you guys to go copy and enjoy in all the usual places. And that is going to have to be it from me. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one with another fresh brew. And until then, this is Lone Fox from the BrewLab signing out. Peace, y'all.